Hello, Cancer. Welcome to a you and them love reading. We're going to be looking at what's going on in your connection and what's going on between you and your person, how you feel about each other, what are the energies between you. As always, these readings are general, so take what resonates for you. All right, so let's jump right in for Cancer. Spirit, angels, guides. Messages, guidance, please, for Cancer regarding the person they are thinking about or connecting with at this time. Cancer, this reading is for those of you that are already in some sort of a connection. And keep in mind that even though I'm separating your energies, you can flip them if they resonate more for you. For Cancer Spirit, what do we need to know about what's going on for Cancer and their person? What do we need to know about what's going on in this connection and between Cancer and this other person? Okay, so let's cut the deck and see what we get for you. What's going on in your connection? We have the King of Swords, the Chariot. There you are, Cancer, showing up to your own reading. And the King of Pentacles on your end. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And the Nine of Cups. Wow, look at this energy. Basically, a wish fulfilled, a lucky break, fate and fortune on your side, fulfillment, satisfaction. So some sort of momentum or change with the Wheel of Fortune that will make you very satisfied here. And then your person has the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So I don't think that they're doing so great right now with the Three of Swords. We'll have to see what this is about. I honestly, when I see these two together, I think of someone missing you, being very drawn to you, but also feeling a bit distant as well. I can't talk today. With the Three of Swords, there's like this figure here that's kind of sad and despondent with rain, you know, in the background, clouds. And then over here we have the Queen of Wands looking amazing, warm, inviting, you know. So I get the sense that this is someone that could be, you know, heartbroken and desiring a specific person or a specific outcome to take some sort of action towards something. We'll see when we clarify. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, overall energy here. So this is holding on to something, treasuring something, protecting something. This could also be interpreted as someone holding back because they have, you know, they're not very open. Their hands are busy right now. So we'll have to see what that's all about as well when we clarify. So let's get some energies here so we can get a little more insight into what's going on. Tell me more about Cancer and this other person. What do we need to know about Cancer and this other person? What are the energies between Cancer, the person that you're thinking about or connecting with at this time? What do we need to know about this connection, Spirit? Okay, we have taking action. So there's definitely movement here. Someone taking some sort of action, making a move, especially with the Chariot here. Wanting to take action. Okay, we have a love letter and the unexpected event card, which is kind of like the Tower card of this deck. So this could be some sort of unexpected move that someone's doing or taking. What else do we need to know? This could be in the form of a message with love letter. Luck is on your side. Oh yeah, definitely Wheel of Fortune energy here. Luck is on your side, Cancer. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is going on. There is a purpose, number 24. There is a purpose to all of this. And bottom of the deck, answers will come. In the form of communication, perhaps, because we have love letter here. So let's clarify these energies. Okay. Some insight, please, for Cancer. What do we need to know? King of Swords is here. So I feel like someone has something to say, or you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Pentacles is also here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So let's see what's going on with this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. What do we need to know about him? The Nine of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. Interesting. That's not King of Pentacles energy. Eight of Wands. The Moon at the bottom of the deck. Pisces energy there. And with the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, it's almost like action or communication coming out of like secrets or things happening behind the scenes. This King of Swords, I feel like they admire this Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting this type of energy here. So let's see. Can I get one more for the King of Swords? And then I'm going to look at all of these together once I clarify them. Tell me about the King of Swords. What do we need to know about the King of Swords? Page of Pentacles. Oh yeah. So the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. I feel like whoever this King of Swords is, which I feel it could be your person, Cancer, this could also be you, they're admiring someone else, have their eye on someone else. Could be even looking at pictures of someone else and wanting to maybe start something new, something more solid, more grounded. Now this King of Pentacles though, well, for me as a reader, typically the King of Pentacles is already in a commitment of some sort or has responsibilities. I feel like there's you could be, okay, so hold on, I'm getting a lot of messages. You could be dealing with two different people, or this is the same person, but they're exhibiting both of these qualities. So I feel like this is someone with like the King of Swords, someone that is very open with their communication, has something to say, very intelligent, very analytical, not very emotional. And then the King of Pentacles tends to be very grounded, stable, secure. However, this King of Pentacles, in my mind, they're not really doing things like they normally would, because there's the Seven of Swords here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay, I got two. Yeah, King of Pentacles and Three of Swords. I feel that this is your person's energy here showing up. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Maybe they're going this route or using the Seven of Swords as a strategic move because they're acting from a place of pain or hurt. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Page of Swords. I think this is the same person. And then there's the Four of Swords. So again, this energy of like something being hidden or not expressed, and then now they have something to say, something to address. Tell me about the Chariot. Okay, we have Justice, Libra energy, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So I sense that this is someone that may be wanting to rebalance a situation, fix a situation. There's the Moon. And I think this might be your person because I have the Five of Cups, Five of Wands here. So I'm speaking to a Cancer who, in their connection, there's been some sort of conflict. And your person seems to be very hurt. Maybe you're both hurt by what's happened. There's a lot of pain and sadness. Tell me about this Five of Wands. And I get the sense that someone wants to talk. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so doubts over the future, doubts over the success of something, wondering about the future outcome of a conflict. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords. I think this King of Pentacles energy made a mistake. Okay, so this is about a decision, a path that someone is choosing or has chosen. I think this King of Pentacles, King of Swords, I feel they're the same person. It's just they have two goals, you know. I think that something happened that this person is responsible for. I think they want to rebalance the situation because they're having regrets, they're heartbroken, they're in pain, they're not dealing well with the way things are. And I sense that they want to move past what's happened with the Chariot, or at least come visit you, come forward, because they're admiring you here for sure. And I feel like that's the energy I got with this Queen of Wands. It's like, wow, someone's really into that Queen of Wands and is drawn to them. But, you know, the King of Pentacles would not use the Seven of Swords, or they don't need the Seven of Swords. So I get the sense that this King of Pentacles did something that they normally wouldn't, and it cost them. So I'm speaking to a Cancer where there's some existing conflict or situation. Most likely you're not together. But you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. So clearly there's some sort of turnaround here, or lucky break that someone that you are having, I feel. So let's get some insight into your energies. Can I get some insight into the energies between Cancer and this other person? Tell me about Cancer. Cancer. You are my soulmate. Okay, so you feel like this person is your person, Cancer. Let me know in the comments if this is someone that you consider your soulmate. Tell me about the person Cancer is, has, or will be dealing with. I still check up on you. Oh yeah, this person, yeah, they have their eye on you. I sense that. At night, I think of you. I was just shuffling and wanted to see it. Yeah, this person, they're admiring you from afar. And I feel like they're checking up on you, perhaps because they don't have access to you, you know, at this time. Tell me more about Cancer. Change. Another card about change. Message of concern. So I feel like you're going to get a message that could change things, Cancer. Or at least some events would happen based off of this communication. Because the Wheel of Fortune is all about forward momentum. Depending on, you know, when you did, you know, and of course the Wheel of Fortune is not there forever. Sometimes it just keeps rolling. So if you don't catch it, you might miss it. Tell me about this person's energy. Main male. False person. Poverty. Oh yeah, this person kept something from you, or pretended to be something they weren't. Maybe they were not honest with you about something and it cost them. Bottom of the deck, concern, and now they're worried. So let's get some insight into what's going on here. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine. Okay, there's the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Hermit, Virgo energy. What else do we need to know about the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups? Virgo energy with the Hermit. I think I already said that. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. Oh yeah. I feel like there's something coming to you out of the blue. This Ace of Pentacles, this Chariot, it's like out of the blue. Maybe this is from someone who was withdrawn, secretive, didn't reveal how they felt or didn't speak. with the High Priestess and the Hermit. And here's this offer, Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity. There's an opportunity coming towards you. I think this person wants to bring you this offer. Because with the Chariot, we have Justice. So tell me about the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords, Queen of Wands. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Four of Pentacles again. Yeah, this person, they're holding on to you. To the idea of you. Yep, Queen of Swords. Wanting to talk to you, communicate. But with the Eight of Swords, I don't know. I think this person is concerned. Yep, Queen of Wands again. And then there's the Ace of Cups. This person is still in love with you, still checking up on you, still holding on to you. At night, I think of you. You know, it's like even at night when they're about to go to sleep, they're thinking about you. However, I also feel like this person has been stuck in their pain. I don't know, maybe they feel guilty, maybe they just are beating themselves up. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like hoping for a new beginning in love, or still having a lot of feelings here for you. Overflowing, right? With the Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. And with the Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands, clarifying this Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords here, all these are together. I feel like this person is debating whether they should open up. So that's why I think the Eight of Swords is here, and the Four of Pentacles could be here. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Six of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. What do I need to know about the Eight of Swords? Five of Swords, and then there's the King of Swords. So I definitely feel like this person thinks when they come forward, if they are to overcome their fear and you know, literally go to you and speak to you, I feel like in their mind, you're not going to receive them well, or there will be more conflict there, or perhaps they just want to talk to you about what happened and they don't know how it's going to turn out. I think they're hoping for an Ace of Wands because they're coming to you with this Ace of Swords. But yeah, the Four of Cups. Will Cancer care? Will they care? Will they take me seriously? You know? When I bring them this Ace of Swords, when I'm open with them and honest with them, when I share this information, which I feel this Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, or King of Swords, I think that whatever they have to tell you, it's basically how they feel. Because for some reason or another, they haven't told you how they feel. And I feel like this is someone that you are not with, Cancer. This is someone that it's like you don't expect this from them. That's why it's so surprising. That's why it's so shocking. I think a lot of you are going to get some sort of answer that you've been waiting to get from this person. Maybe you'll get some sort of closure from this person. All I know is that things are not going to be the same because we have change and Wheel of Fortune, and then this message of concern. I get the sense that a lot of you don't know what to do with this information. It's almost like maybe you thought this person would do this, but once they actually do it, you have to make a decision about that. So it's almost like things would need to change if you were to be with this person, or if you were to accept this person. Things would change after this. So I'm going to take this to the extended because I want to look at where all of this is headed in the near future. Where is your connection headed? What can you expect, Cancer? I want to specifically look at the Wheel of Fortune and the unexpected event card because I feel like that's kind of what's moving things along. I also want to look at your person's true intentions towards you. What do we need to know about their next actions, which I feel is already going to be some sort of communication, but maybe we can get a little bit more clarity in the extended. So if you want to know more and want to check out that bonus reading, it's linked in the description box. Otherwise, I'll leave it here, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like the video if you enjoyed the reading. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.